back on Good Morning Artesia, our final segment of the day. We're getting ready for the Independence Day holiday weekend, and there's a lot of great celebrations going on around in the Pecos Valley. They got the UFO stuff going on in Roswell. We've got fireworks and cornhole and everything in Artesia, and Carlsbad's having some fun this weekend. Mayor Dale Janway is with us. Good to see you, Mayor.
Hey, good to be back here.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Gene.
Glad to have you here, and we kind of moved some things around. I've got a new piece of equipment over here that I'm still trying to...
Well, it looks good.
Trying to figure out. And, you know, when you work with something for... I don't care if it's a piece of equipment or a person, it gets trained in your brain, everything, and now I'm having to retrain my brain, so I don't like that.
Yeah.
So, well, good. How are things down in Carlsbad? You guys staying busy?
Oh, we're good. We're crazy busy. So everything is going good.
Excellent. You guys get any rain in the storms last weekend?
Yeah, we had about, I think maybe an inch and a half. Some around us, I think, like at the parks, they got maybe 2.5 inches. So we're in better shape than we were.
That's good.
A lot better.
That's good. Oh, and I have to ask you, Mayor, I'm sure you were really glad to see, and you don't have to, this is me, but I bet you were glad to see the Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham brine hole remediation project completed, and the governor come and visit your good part of the world here recently.
I'm so glad that's over.
Yeah.
So now we just need to move on.
That's right. That's right. So I'm glad that's all taken care of now. So
a lot of money down the rat hole.
Literally,
yeah.
So good. Well, let's talk about Independence Day celebrations in Carlsbad coming up this weekend. You brought Danny Fletcher with you, and how you doing, Danny?
I'm doing good, Gene. How are you doing?
Oh, let me turn on that microphone. Sorry. Okay, now let's try that again.
Now can you hear me?
Now we can hear you just fine.
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, glad to see you, and let's just kind of jump right in. You've got a lot of great activities coming up this weekend, and let's kind of go through.
We'll let Danny start. He's the chairman, and he's also the MC for both events.
Okay.
So I'll just turn it over to the chairman.
All right.
We got a great event again this year. Starting on Sunday, about 12:45, we're going to kick off the music. They're at the band pavilion. They're on Riverside Drive, right in front of the river there, and it's just beautiful. We got a lot, and you know, the city's done a lot of updating along that river. Not only the tennis courts, pickleball courts, volleyball courts, splash pads for the kids, and a pavilion at the band shell there. People can get out from under the sun. The whole river area is just looking just absolutely beautiful. Sunshades. You haven't been down to Carlsbad in a while. This would be a good weekend to come on down.
It does look great. We were down the Friday before the car show at the pavilion area there, and it's just beautiful what all has been done to make that more accessible for people to come out and enjoy it.
We've got a few things added since you were down there too. Some new shade structures at the tennis courts, and we do have a tennis tournament all weekend.
Okay.
So that'll be good fun to watch.
About the only thing I can do tennis-wise is I can do a really good John McEnroe. Now the younger folks have no idea what I'm talking about, but I can scream at officials. You know?
You can throw a fit, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, on Sunday, July 3rd, we're going to start about 12:45 p.m. at the band shell there at the river with DJ G-Money. Then right after him, we have DJ Mallory Anaya, who does a great show. She'll get karaoke going, and people can come and participate. We're looking forward to her. About 4:15, Mariachis Unido will be there. They always do a great job. At 5:45, we'll have the River Bed Band. And these are two young kids out of Lubbock, Texas.
Okay. And
one's a fiddle player, one's a guitar and singer, and they're going to go somewhere. You're going to hear down the road these kids. They're going to be somebody. So we're excited about them.
The Riverbed Band.
The Riverbed Band.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of family in Carlsbad.
Yeah. Oh, great.
So, a lot of family. We'll pack the place just with family with those two. Then, of course, our headliner is songwriter extraordinaire, country music Hall of Famer, Sonny Throckmorton, and his band, the Orange Beach Band. Sonny, if you don't know who Sonny is, he's wrote some hits like Cowboy Rides Away, Middle Age Crazy. It goes on. From the Gene from, I think it was 1978 to about 1982, Sonny had a hit song in the top 40 charts every week for those 4 years.
Oh, wow.
And he's got some great backstories about how those songs come about. And the band that he's bringing, he plays with once a year down at a big festival in Alabama. They're going to come. Some of them are from Austin, Texas. Mm-hmm. Some of them are from Florida.
Wow.
And our theme this year to the 4th of July is Liberty and Legacy. And we got a great committee. We got about 25, 30 people on the committee and some really bright people. And we came up with the legacy because we were all talking one day, what really makes Carlsbad, we think, special over the years is the people. Mm-hmm. We've got a Hall of Fame down there that the mayor started, which has 4-star generals in it, born and raised in Carlsbad, astronauts, a lot of educators. Sonny Throckmorton's in our Hall of Fame. Becky Thompson, she's in 4 or 5 Hall of Fames around the country. Mm-hmm. She was a famous basketball player. So we've got some great legacy. And so we're going to feature them that night right after Sonny Throckmorton gets done playing. The Chamber of Commerce has organized a lighted electrical boat parade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we've some of our living legends or some of our living legacies that are still around. We're going to put them on that pontoon boat that we use for Christmas on Pecos, mm-hmm. and we're going to honor them, and they're going to take a lap around the river right there. Then we'll park them, and then we have a little over a dozen boats. They're going to be all decked out in lights and do a lighted boat parade.
That's pretty exciting. That's one nice advantage of having the river there to be able to do those types of things. Yeah. Sonny just won an award, or was...
Sonny did. Well, he got, I guess it'll happen in October, but he just got named. Him and Shania Twain, the Academy of Country Music has special honors awards, and one of the special honors is designated poets.
Okay.
And him and Shania were designated the poets this year. And the thing is, Gene, that's not an award they give out every year.
Okay.
There's only about 31 people, maybe 33 now with those two, mm-hmm. that have been named and designated as a poet. So it's a small, exclusive club, and Sonny got it this year. So we're excited about that. Here just a couple of years ago, him and Willie Nelson won a Grammy for a song that he wrote for Willie.
Yeah.
About wild horses and stuff.
I bet he's got some great stories.
Oh, he does.
When he writes a song, who picks it up, who gets the song, or does he have any say so, or do other artists call him and say, hey, I want to do this song? I bet he's got some great stories about
he has some great stories.
Process.
We've heard some stories over the years, too. He's got a couple he can't tell either. But we won't talk about them.
Well, we can't.
Then on the 4th of July, on Monday, we're going to start things off with another parade.
Okay.
Okay, this is the street parade.
So you got the
lighted electrical boat parade on the night before, and then regular 4th of July parade. It starts at 9 a.m., and people can still sign up. Just call the city. We're going to start and organize over at the old St. Francis High School, or St. Francis School. Mm-hmm. That's where we'll organize everybody. They'll go down Church Street, take a ride on Canyon. They'll go down to the county courthouse. That's where it's going to end, and right there at the courthouse, a real special ceremony. We're going to honor some World War II veterans.
Oh, wow.
And some Korean War veterans. We did that at last year's event, and unfortunately, in 365 days, we've lost several of those gentlemen.
Yeah. The World War II vets are probably getting harder and harder to find now.
This year, unfortunately, we only have 3 of them.
Yeah.
And The oldest one is how old, Dale?
Ed Dunnigan is 103.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
103. That is.
Bill Fusen is 97.
And then Frank Romero is the other one.
I think he's 98.
Yeah. And then the Korean War era, we've got 3 guys that we're going to honor, too.
Yeah.
These guys were called the greatest generation for a reason.
That's right.
Yeah. The Korean War era veterans are Newell Crouch, James Miller, and Daryl Yeltness.
Okay. And they're Korean War veterans, and so there'll be a special ceremony to honor them after the parade on Monday.
Absolutely. Right after the parade, right there at the county courthouse. We'll have some shade put up and some fans going, and it's not going to be a long ceremony because we don't want to keep these young men out there too long.
That's right. Yeah.
But it's going to be great. We'll have the presentation of the colors by the Carlsbad Honor Guard, Star Spangled Banner by Rhonda Hatch, who does a heck of a job. Invocation by Reverend Destry McDonald of Landmark Baptist Church. And, of course, our mayor here, Dale Janway, is going to say something. And then County Commissioner Sarah Cordova will do some special recognition, too. And then right after that ends, we're going back over to the band shell on the river, and the music starts again. At 11:30, we have DJ Trey Gonzalez. Right after him, DJ Ornales. About 2:45, we got a band called The Proof. They're a variety band, and they're excellent.
Wow.
At 4:15, Grupo Maldad. 5:45, a band called Last Child, who has played up here in Artesian a lot, too. They do a great job.
I've heard that name, yeah.
And then our headliner that night at about 7:15 will be Grupo Veneno. And I believe they're out from the Midland, Odessa area.
The leader of the group is from Carlsbad.
We had them.
Vasquez.
Yeah, we had them last year, and they packed the place. So we made them headliners for 4th of July. And great group of guys and great group of musicians. And, of course, as soon as they're done, right after dark, probably around 9:10, I think it's scheduled, is our world-famous fireworks there in Carlsbad, which I'm a little prejudiced, but it's got to be one of the best in the state. It is. It's a long fireworks show and to music. And it's going to be a great time for everyone. Like I said, the river area there, the park area is just huge. Bring out your lawn chairs, your blankets. We'll have food trucks there, volleyball going on, tennis going on, pickleball going on, you name it. There's a lot to do.
Where do the fireworks get launched from? Are they
from the golf course across the river?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're on a pontoon boat or something like that. They're actually a land base.
Yeah, they're right on that par 3 course that they have right there. That's where they'll launch it from. The thing is, you can go just about anywhere in town and see those fireworks. A lot of people go up on Sea Hill and watch them.
Yep.
A lot of people go off of Canal Street over there as you're exiting town. There's a big field there. I've been there before. 50, 60 cars out there watching that thing.
Yeah.
It's really a good fireworks show.
I can just imagine with the river and the reflection off the river, it probably is a really impressive sight to see.
Very much.
Yeah.
Also, the county contributes to this along with the city, so it's a really outstanding fireworks program.
Well, and it sounds like you've really worked hard to, when you talk about the legacy of Liberty and the people from Carlsbad that have contributed, you're trying to bring some of those folks back as a part of the entertainment and part of the things that you're doing this Independence Day weekend.
For example, coming back is a guy named John Andrews, and he actually lives in Santa Fe, but he grew up in Carlsbad, and he's one of the foremost experts on Shakespeare anywhere in the world.
Really?
So then we have Dwight Pacasely coming back. Dwight Pacasely is a professor at NMSU, and he also was chief historian of the National Park Service. So we've got some very talented individuals that are coming back.
I know you're going to speak as a part of the ceremonies. Obviously, we're not going to ask you to give away your speech, but what will your theme be? What will you be talking about in your?
Just how proud we are of what they have accomplished. and where we are now and where we could have been.
Well, that's true, where we could have been, and maybe a look ahead to where we might be at some point in time. So
yeah, we also want to thank our sponsors, if we can.
Sure.
Yeah, the lead is AR Foreman and R360 are the lead sponsors. We also have Crestwood, Nuclear Waste Partnership, TCS, Capitan Energy, Genesis, Intrepid Potash, XTO Energy, Oxy, Zero N, Candlewood Suites, Solaris Water, Holtec International, Bobcat, and special thanks to Carlsbad Medical Center, Merle Electric, Cal Shade Western, and Western Commerce Bank. So
couldn't
a lot
be
of
done
people involved in this.
Couldn't be done without the support of the community like that.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
That's fantastic. So it sounds like Sunday, Monday, there's something to do, something to come out and enjoy, and if at minimum just come down to the river and enjoy the music and just the wonderful place that it is to enjoy the weekend.
Yeah.
We will also have the water park open on Sunday and Monday as well.
That's been very popular, hasn't it?
Oh my goodness! It seems like this gets more popular all the time.
I mean, it's $5 to get in.
Yeah, $5.
So a lot of people can afford that.
Absolutely.
I think if you're over 62 or under 4, you're free.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm still paying full price. But I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
It's coming fast, Jim.
I know. It's just kind of crazy. Yeah. Well, great. Is there anything else then that we need to mention to the folks? Or, one thing I didn't ask you, and I think you may have said it, but there's no cost to attend any of these events, correct?
No.
Absolutely not. Well, if we've got a minute, Danny would like to talk about our summer concert series.
Oh, yeah. We've heard about those, and I bet you've had some great shows so far this summer.
We have. We got even better shows coming up. Of course, we won't have any this weekend, but the next weekend on Saturday night at the gazebo there at the beach, that's where they perform, and we got some great people. The Cody Zane Wells Band will be there on July 9th. The Beer Cousins on July 16th. Charlie Ingram on July 23rd. Robin Scott, he'll be there on July 30th. On August 6th, Anthony Torres, the Piano Man. I don't know if you've heard him or not. Real popular. And a group of Mod Diet will be playing again. Of course, Stranded will be playing at the Firefighter Combat Challenge.
Excellent. Oh, and we're going to have you guys back to talk more about that, because that's a huge event too, or becoming a huge event, and do that. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming up and spending some time with us today. We've got some food from McDonald's if you're hungry.